Get the old shotgun out. Back up, because we know they're all coming. Yep. Yep, and the rebirth. Cool. And we are at 75.4%. We have done it. Hello, everyone. This is Fallen Dice, and welcome to episode 22 of our Rebirth playthrough of 7 Days to Die, The Purge. So we did pretty good yesterday. Aside from getting a little worked up about near death, but what we have left to do today. So we have 3 POIs left to complete to hit that 75% mark. I need to harvest. I've been telling myself off camera, like for multiple days in a row, that I needed to do a harvest, and for whatever reason, I just kept forgetting. So I'm making sure I do this right now while we talk. So yes, the 3 POIs. We also need to loot those POIs. So it's not going to take us that long, considering how quickly we made it through, 12 or something yesterday. So we'll hit up 3, still go somewhat quick, but we're going to fully loot them. And then I do want to go back and try to get some of the loot out of the other ones. Mostly I'm looking for stuff that I missed. So things with brass, radiators, things like that, some of the lights. Then we are going to come back here and we are going to go through all of our sell stuff, sell it, and then we are going to buy. So I need to get as many of the Void Step or Void Walker, I still don't remember which one it is, but as I can. That should help us much better with getting destroyed by the bandits, and hopefully it helps with just melee as well. And then once we're done, we'll see where we are, how much time we have left. But I would like to basically get that APC packed. Decide what it is we're taking with us, get it all in there, so that tomorrow's episode, we will start by heading towards the desert. And then we'll, first off, obviously have to find, or we're going to try to set up our base. So first, I think we need to find out where the trader is, because I don't think we found the trader there yet. But yeah, so we'll find our spot, get set up, get settled, and then depending on how much time we have left, maybe go out and do a couple purges, or maybe look for some mines nearby. We'll kind of get an idea of what we want to do based off of how much time we have. So, all right. So let me do a couple little homebody stuff here, and then we'll head out and do those 3 POIs. All right, just doing some little last minute stuff. I went and traded some more ammo. I did see that there's a new quest for me over there, and that's for the automatic ammo making machine, which I am going to use in the desert, so we might do that today as well. I'm converting as much as I can with the AP ammo for my Gatling. Right now it's it's got full with just a tad little bit of extra over there, and that's just in case everything goes wrong. I want to be able to survive. And then, so 21, 24. So it's a decent amount, but we go from, was this 4? So we add an extra mod slot. So, oh, I guess that was the only ones we can put in there. All right, so got a better axe. I'm not touching our Gatling yet. We'll wait till we can make a better one. I do have some stuff to sell here. We'll do that at the end. 40 seconds, so I can get the last of this. And we have a little bit, so I do need to, somewhere over here I have my, there we go. Yep, so we'll repair this. We are going to need that for our, okay, I don't know what I just did. All right, so we're repairing that. Good. I should probably repair this. Do I? Yep, cool. All right, I think we're good. Let's get rid of all the stuff that we've done. 3 quick close ones. So it looks like the closest things that we got are up in here. So I'm gonna aim for that and see which ones we have. And we'll get, like I said, we'll get those knocked out and it's still morning, so we should have most of the day left to knock out those few other housekeeping things we want to do before we make our trip for the desert. So it looks like this is our first one. What do we get? And Hunks telemarketing. Okay. So this is going to be another beggars can't be choosers kind of thing. I am going to be looting as I go, because otherwise we're just going to be coming back for it anyway. I think it's this whole block here, so this looks like the entrance for it. I don't know if I'm going to loot close.
My senses have picked up something.
Oh, and I thought I was already locked and loaded, but I guess I wasn't. And actually, before I get... Look at me being smart for once. Before I actually get infected, let's take a few of these vitamins. That way we can hopefully not fend that off. So I'm looking for lights. I'm looking for doors. Looking for brass. That's kind of what we're doing here. I think I'm pretty good on clothes. There's so many here. I mean, what am I getting out of here? Yeah, I think I got 1 million of those. Yeah, I think I'm fine. I do want to pick up stuff that I can sell, though, because I would like to be able to get every single thing that I want of all the stuff that I'm currently of the proper level for. And I gotta make sure I hit these white boxes, because apparently those can definitely have what we need. And supposedly... I think he's hitting on the wall. I thought for a second I was getting hit. No, I didn't get anything from that. So, I don't think those do. That was one of the things that was in the, I thought I read, but it doesn't appear that that is correct. How did you beat me in here, doggy? Sometimes I wonder. I think they're bigger cheaters than the zombies. Ooh, that's nice. There we go. Oh, come on. I hate that knockdown. I really do. Alright. Pretty sure those ceiling lights, the big ones I'm getting over there, are brass. Nope, silver. Well, we'll see. It might just be specific ones. I don't think he just made it so they all give you brass, but okay. Yep. Those doors I know give me brass. Oh, hey, Bubba. Alright, maybe it's the big ones. Oh, it is the big ones. Okay, that did give me a radiator. And I know for a fact that radiators are a good source of brass. So it's not the small little fake ones. It's got to be the big full-size one. I will remember that. So it means not these ones. Let's try it again to make sure. Nope, don't look like it. Alright, so I won't bother with those. So far, I don't mind this one. Okay, that's my own dog. Yeah, this one's seems like what I would expect from a tier 3 so far. Oh, there's some unfriendlies. Cool. I hear a lot of things waking up. They're all coming my way. Alright, it might not be a bad idea for me to pull out the old gun. Make sure I don't destroy my own loot. Again, burst, so we're not wasting ammo. It's definitely something we're... Oh. It's definitely something we're short on right now. Okay, looks like the doggies finished off my purging for me. So that must mean we're close to the loot room. And yet another supply drop. And this is... We definitely have enough to make another Gatling gun. So this is... It bodes well for us for two reasons. One is we are going to be good to go for whatever our next class is. And I will talk about that in our next episode. So once we make it to the desert, we're going to go over plans for what we're going to do in the desert. The class that I plan on going to next, my reasoning why, the new horde base that we're going to build for it. And this one's definitely going to have more room for hand-to-hand as opposed to hiding. It will still give me the basis for that I can, but that won't be the whole basis for it. Our next one is going to be here, and then I guess here. So, actually, let's make it this one first, and then we're coming back towards the car, and that'll be our 3. Because right now we're at 74.3. This one's either going to get us at 74.8 or 74.9. Super close. Make sure I got my guns are ready to go. I think I'm going to stay with the shotgun on this one because I don't have a lot of AP ammo, and I have a feeling this is going to be a lot of green faces. And the shotgun just has more stopping power for them. Yep. Anybody waking back up? Nope. Yeah, the shotgun, again, it just has way more. And I don't use as much ammo on that as well. It's just single shot. The amount of damage I do in one shot with that shotgun would take a small, like, burst with, like, the minigun. And like I said, we need ammo. Okay, is it still the same typical? Yep, still tier 1. So yeah, we're not going to get the new stuff for sure until the desert. But that's fine. Looks like we're doing you. Okay. And this is Fitbox. I got to crawl to get in. All right. Got the axe out. Cool. Oh, good. I opened the right door, because if there's more in here, I got the dock first. And of course, you rebirth. When we got a little bit of time, I'm gonna pull up that tab and just to see where we are right now with all the upgrades to the zombies in the world based off of our experience and our level, including the percentage of chance for rebirth and stuff like that. All right, I did not see you come in, and we are hurting. Yep, we are playing dangerous games again. Alright, I'm just gonna... No! I thought I... Damn. I thought I was on the, the bandages, not the full kits. And I just wasted a bit of health there. That was definitely not necessary. Yep, I'll open the door. Such a hurry to die, apparently. Getting to the point where I can single shot stuff with, without having to power attack with the axe, which is good. This is an interesting POI. It's very... Oh, okay, I get this. So it's like a boxing club or something. Or just a regular gym. That's why it's so spread out. Yeah, they got different apparatuses for doing different things, so interesting. The only thing I don't like about a lot of these commercial or kind of places is it's all metal doors. So I don't get the doorknobs off of them.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
And I figured that was going to happen in here, and I was going to try to go for that door, and I didn't make it. I was going to back out the door so I could fight them one-on-one. Yeah, we're not playing the games today. Okay, oh, he's outside. All right, gotcha. Okay, we got a few of them. Okay, good. We put them to sleep so I can take my time with them with the axe, which is at a tier 5 now I can make, which is awesome. I don't know why I was trying to break that. And I bet you almost every part of this collapses.
sensors have picked up something.
More than likely. All right, let's get some space for the pigeon. Yep. Yep. All right, let's just pull out the guns. Oh my goodness! And then that's no. No. What? What the? Okay, that was close, and it was close because I got knocked down and surrounded. Wow. That was way closer than it should have been. In fact, that shouldn't have been close at all. All right, I'm gonna drop down because I think I'm supposed to. This is where I'm supposed to fight these guys. Whew. So the part about that's even scarier is if I hadn't topped up, I would be dead because I was watching my health tick down, waiting to see when I would be able to shoot, and I was almost. Oh, come on! Right when I get ready to do the loot room. All right, you know what? I'm gonna do my loot first. You can come after me. If you get up here, then we'll go toe to toe up here. I don't want to go down and come back up. What the heck happened with my? Shoot. Okay, that's fixed now, but now I'm out of casts, unless I get lucky. Oh, cool! I can actually one hit these two. That's awesome. Okay, nope. Okay, this is where they were hiding, was up in there. Clever. Okay, I'm assuming you're coming up after me. So let's make our way down. All right, but we are at 74.9%. Jeez. How close can you get? Yep, and they did decide to come up for me. Whew. Yeah, 74.9%. So close. So what are you guys, like, standing on each other's heads to get up here? What the heck is going on? No, how did you get up there? They're using some kind of voodoo. Alright, you know what? Let's get out. Let's get our gun ready. What are you doing here? I'm starting to wonder if I've got some kind of other horde going too. Okay. Okay, I thought that was one of the... Oh, it's hidden stash. Interesting. So you helped me find a hidden stash. I appreciate you for that. Okay, where... You went all the way up there. Now you're making me waste time. Are you coming down? Oy, oy, oy. Oh, is that how they got up there? Gotcha. That makes sense. I was wondering how they were getting up. Cool. All right, gotcha. That was less of a pain than I thought it was going to be. All right, one to go. And, okay. I think those are from the next door, maybe? Oh, shit. I don't know if these are zombies from the next door POI. If we got too close. Nope. Loot bags. This is definitely a horde. Okay. But it looks like they're all... Oh, you. I think you're still part of the event. Just took your time getting to me. Dude, they like to stack events now. Like this gets crazy. Like I don't get single events. I get seekers and a horde. Alright. That's done. My last one is this one over here. So you know what? Let's just head over there because it's already 1300 and I'm not trying to make this take up our entire day. In we go. Looks like it's going to be another no wooden doors. Okay, where did you come from? Because you weren't there when I walked in. Oh, you came from in here, didn't you? Alright, yeah, you're fine. And I got those rubbery arms going again. I love it when they hit you when they're not even in your direction. Like they're facing the opposite direction, but they still somehow can hit you. Alright, actually I should take another one. I'll grab you.
Incoming enemy. Prepare for conflict.
And I'm kind of looking forward to doing a little more decoration stuff in our base this time. So again, we'll talk about more of what we're doing plan-wise in the next episode. But I will say though that the footprint is going to be larger and multi-floored, so we're going to be able to do a little bit more with how things look. So I'm excited about that. And it just gives us all the more reason to make sure we don't let these zombies get in. I don't know how long you have to wait before it can possibly rebirth, because sometimes I'll swear that it's been sitting dead for a while, and I finally turn my back, and I've got a new zombie. Alright. Oh, okay, so that's good that you guys did it, because I probably would have even tried the windows. That wouldn't even have been a thought process. Lights. So does that mean I'm supposed to go through here to get to there? I think it is. And we go out the door. Okay, cool. And I think they put the zombie in there for the sole purpose that it would come after us. So if you're dense like me and not realizing that that's where you're supposed to go, the zombie will show you.
Master, we are not alone.
Oh, see? She was dead for a while before she came back. Okay, this time she's for sure gone. 12 areas left. Is that correct? I think in the desert I'm going to put that mod in, because this is really starting to get kind of silly and crazy, because at this level with the ferals I'm getting hit every single time. Like there is no I get the timing right and you don't get hit. Melee expertise is up to 3. Okay, I think that's the berserker class.
Prepare for conflict.
Alright. Alright, let's go. Last. Don't know if I was... Okay, nope. Okay, wasn't supposed to go that way. Oh, it's a whole nother building. Alright, yep. I haven't seen any pigeons yet. That looks like a fake. Yep. Dude, he hit me on his way out the door as he was falling. Right. Alright, at least she only hit me once. That's cool. That's meant to be like those trash dumpster things that go down into the dumpster below, the trash chutes. Again, I was talking about yesterday. It would be cool to be able to spend some time and just kind of appreciate some of the storytelling in these POIs. Yeah. I may get frustrated with the cheaty spawning that they like to do in some of these, but that don't mean I don't appreciate the crafting. I don't need concrete either, so I keep looking at that. It's like I should be grabbing that, because usually you always want to be grabbing that, but no. When we get back, you'll see I've got a lot of explosion-proof concrete, so we're good to go on concrete. We've unlocked Soldier Axe's Titanium. Oh my goodness, yes! Cool, new axe. Okay, all right, you know what? Just get the old shotgun out. Back up, because we know they're all coming. Yep. Yep, and the rebirth. Cool. And we are at 75.4%. We have done it, which means we can now go to the desert. We just need to do a little bit of prep work. When I first realized that I was as far away as we were, and all I had was the tier 3s and ups left, that was a little disheartening. We made it, though. We made it. And now it's off to the desert. All right, actually, I think I am going to make a run home because I'm already super full of sellables and loot and everything. So if I want to hit those up, and I think we may not. What the freak? So yeah, let's get rid of what we have. I think I'm okay. I'm okay with where we are. The ammo situation is what it is. I think we can work on that when we get to the desert. But I'll do some mining overnight between this episode and the next episode. So what I would like to do is let's get organized rather than having to panic and scramble at the last minute to all my sellables is in the car, so let's go dump everything in the base and then we'll go back. But yeah, I'd rather not be panicking with at the last minute trying to make everything work. So I still have all this from yesterday, just crazy. All the stuff that we did, so we don't have to go over that yet as well. Actually, let's get that axe cooking while we're over there. Oh, that's awesome. See, we had to use a silver nugget for that, so as we're getting up there now, we're gonna have to start having to use more and more stuff. Stormbreaker, that's the one I'm excited about. All right, so I just got done selling. We have like over 50,000. So I think, I made the right decision deciding to just avoid the looting. It just would have gotten us too tight on time for us to be able to get ready and really set up for tomorrow. I wanted to do this first before I went ahead to do the buying stuff, because we're obviously gonna gain some levels here doing this, so it made sense to just come in here, loot or get all these opened up, see what we have. Look at that. That's so crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay, most of these are just going to go straight to sell because I have so many mods that's definitely nothing I need. All right, everything else, it's sent up. I'm going to put you up there. We're gonna use you when we get to the desert. All right, so heavy handguns, axes. I'm going to use it because we're working on axes. Okay, long range rifles, no. Assault rifles, no. Scythes, heavy handguns. I don't know. That's the sous chef, and I'm possibly thinking of that one. I'm gonna hold off on that one. I haven't fully decided which one I want to go to yet. So just in case, that's like 9 perk papers to make that. So I'd rather not. But look, we have enough to really make a big jump into whatever class we do decide to go into. And look at all the charisma. Oof. Okay, so let's just. I want to get this knocked out first. Again, I want to go back and buy stuff, but I need to know what level I'm at, and that many of those could definitely make a level difference. Yep, and that's it. Level 8, which means I can now get the max of. I can max out all of the charisma perks. Okay, so we'll put you back. All right, knockdown resistance. I think you're probably radiation poisoning, tier 1, tier 1. That may become a thing at some point, so... Oh, gotcha. All right, so you know what? I think that's... we can definitely make some stuff. All right, that's awesome. And I had from those before. Did I get anything else that might... Stamina loss? No. Okay. So I'll be able to make tier 2s of these ones now. Yeah, we'll be coming back to that in a sec. I'm curious about that radiation resistance. So that's saying... Oof. that might be worth actually starting to run with. Okay, so we've got tier 2s of the running and the stamina. I think I'm using 3s though. Okay, so I still need to get those bumped up again. So I can't use those. Stamina loss. That's just in general. Do I have a spot open on my feet? I do. And I think I would prefer that to knockdown resistance, but I'm going to take that out because we're going in the desert, so I am going to need that. Man, I need to repair my armor. What the heck? I need armor repair kits. Okay. Let me get some of those going. Once I get out of soldier class, I'm probably going to look at changing up my armor again. Something that's more beefy for taking on the zombies, which we seem to be having struggles with lately. Well, that, and we'll see how that skill helps as well. Okay, that's enough for those. Okay, where do you go? You go in the chest. Do I have a spot open? I do. Okay, knockdown resistance. I would normally say who needs that, but man, the way I almost died today, I think that would be worth even like a small percentage. And then we'll see where this goes from there. Okay. I'm not worried about you. Wait, 1 and 1. I'll make it into a 2. I think I'm running a 3 though. Yeah. So I can't upgrade yet, but that's still, we keep playing the game. And you were the cast. I need to make a cast. Can I make it in here? Am I only able to make it in a campfire? Really? That does not make sense. I mean, that's what it is. And I never even made a campfire. I'll be in this base here. So I'll have to just throw it on the floor, I guess. And then I need to probably add in the... Do any of you have extras? Yeah, there's one. And there we go. Cool. And we'll throw in a little bit of wood, and let's make some casts. I want to be able to keep those around. What am I missing? Boiled water. Okay. So we'll make... Oh, I have it. All right. How many could I make? 3. I guess 3 is what we're making for now because I'm short on the cornmeal. Okay. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Right? Yep. Okay, so we've gone through all this. We are going to need you guys possibly now. Okay, so which ones of these can I make? Okay, cardio. So I've got void step. And these go in the feet. I have void step, although I've never used it. So we got void step, cardio, and I can now add parkour, and then I can combine those. So we're getting dexterity. There we go. Cool. All right, and then I don't think I'm going to be able to get the strength one because I think it takes 4. So right now I have the T-Rex, and I've got 69er. So we'll go... Wait, which one? Which one is it? Or do I have the warrior one? I have warrior's edge. Okay. So... Warrior's edge T-Rex. So I'll grab minor 69er. And then the next time around, we'll add in mother load, and then we'll be able to complete that one. Okay, and then for you, I have physician, lucky looter. This is another 4 one. Let's go treasure hunter for when we're actually doing treasures. We can pop that one in. So those 2, unfortunately, we still are going to have to wait a little bit to be able to do those. But for this one, sweet. Okay. So now we get all the extras. All right. Put you guys back up there for now. Okay. 83. So those are close to being... Although once I have the thing I need, I don't need to make any of those anymore, so I can start converting these into stuff I can inject with, so that I can do that as well. Or I can convert them to another one that I want. So I could put them into intelligence and strength. I might do that. Okay, fire immune. So we haven't got our 100 even close to yet. Oh, can we actually do this one now? We can. All right, so now what we need to do is we need to look at which ones we want to buy. Okay, I'm already maxed on this without having to do anything, so I don't care. So I want one better barter. And I really don't care about this one, so I want a better barter. And I can max out Lucky Looter. So we'll convert this to intelligence again. And that should have put us, yep, at tier 8. So now I can go buy this one. So Lucky Looter. Same thing with another physician. Technically I could max out. We'll see. When I don't need money anymore. Deep cut. So how, if I were to level that up, 20% more damage, okay, with bladed weapon. So the axe is a bladed weapon, up to 6 bleeding wounds, glancing blows have a 7% chance. So, all right, so we need to go deep cuts too. So we're looking at a better barter, physician, Lucky Looter, some deep cuts. The big one is going to be this void step because I could put in 5. And that's a 25% chance to dodge, and it keeps jumping up. All right. Healing factor. And pack mule. Oh, I can buy more pack mules too. Okay. Let me see if I can get my constitution up to level 8. Let's do that with what we have. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but hopefully I can get it close. Oh, and that actually upgraded our armor that we can do too. Okay. All right, how close is Constitution? It's about halfway, so we sped it up. All right, let's go buy some 2000. Oof, I still have to pack. Oh, then I'm glad I didn't loot.
Smells like a dead hobo's asshole. Oh.
All
Yeah,
right.
that makes sense.
Oh yeah, we're gonna take this as well. Yep, accept that. We might do that in the morning before we leave. All right, so things that I know. So I want one better barter, one Lucky Looter, one Lucky Looter. All right, and then one physician. Okay. And then over here, pack mule, I have 7, so I've only bought 4. So I can buy 3 pack mules. We're going to be really close to maxing that out. All right, and then I've only bought 3, so I could... No, I'd have to wait till I'm level 8. All right, I could buy some iron guts if I wanted to. Such a small... When I have plenty of money, I'll think about that. All right, so I could buy 1 cardio, and then I could buy 5 void steps. So let's do that. 1 cardio, 5 void steps. And where am I sitting at with money? I'm actually almost broke now. I went from being fat rich to maybe only being able to buy 1 more, but that's fine. And let's just go with the T-Rex if I can afford it. Cool. All right. I'll read all of these. Cool. So void step now. I've currently at 6, so I have a 30% chance to dodge attack. So we'll see how much that helps. But I'm up to tier 9 of pack mule, which means, wow, even fully loaded, I don't think I'm going to be that much slower. All right, that's everything we can do. So I want to see how close our plants are to harvesting. I'm hoping that they're ready for another harvest in the morning before we head off to the desert. Oh, wait. Speaking of desert, Double stabilizer, so I can make that right now. Okay, and that goes anywhere. Yep. Okay, so where do I have an empty spot? I could put it there or there. Okay, come on, guys. I think I'll do that here for now, rather than the armor plating. Okay, so now we're good. We can go to the desert with immunity. Good grief. I have so much stuff to sell. Things that I don't care, that I'll never use. Okay. Yep. Did I make the axe? I did. Cool. So let's empty this out and see how big of a difference it is. Okay. So it's already a couple points. Yeah, it's pretty big on the power attacks. And they have the same speed and everything for all the attacks, but now instead of this one having 2, 3, 4, 5, how many mod slots do we have? Still 5, okay. Gotcha. But it's still an upgrade. Cool. Alright, that's for sale. Oh yeah. Take you guys out, and then we're just gonna pick you up. I don't think I'll ever use you ever again. Cool. Alright, where are we at? Oh god, they have a long ways to go. So, we may not leave right away in the morning, because depending on how close we are to a harvest, I would like to get one last harvest before we leave. And where's my... Okay, so we were talking about a few things. Okay, so misery. Ascension, I chose not to do this one. I feel if I get better, I should be able to go back in places and beat people up. They shouldn't always be my level. But natural selection, so we're at level 3, so 6% for more health, regenerate health, walk, run faster, more damage, attack faster. Rebirth, right now they have a 7.5 base chance to live again and a 22 to evolve. Ugh. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I can only make a tier 2. Definitely not worth updating. All right. I need to get some gas cooking. So I'm going to, let's do 1,000. That's 10,000. So should be good enough. Get that cooking. And what I'm going to do is figure out what I want to bring with me. And I'm going to tell myself that I cannot bring one of my cars just packed up inside. It's what I can haul inside. So this will be the only vehicle I have until I find something new. So I will bring the parts with me once I find one. But yeah, so I don't know how long it's going to take me, but I'm going to go through and get packed up before I come back to do our outro. And then in the next episode, it'll be us heading off to the desert. All right, it's midnight. And I am full. The vehicle is full. So we'll go over what I am and am not doing. So in here is the majority of what I'm bringing. Stuff to be able to get a new car once we get over there. Speaking of which, I might need another headlight. Was there anything else that I forgot or that I don't have? I want to make sure that I have enough. I'm not taking stuff out of. So if I'm missing something, I'm just going to have to wrench. So we're going to go with what we got. I only took 2 things fixture-wise from the base. The sink, just because I wanted it, and the distiller, because I didn't actually have a lot of extra stuff. But all these other things, I brought repairable ones, and we'll make new ones when we get there. But I'm kind of leaving this base just the way it was. So I still have like batteries and things in here. I'm fine with that. Ooh, I did forget. Shoot. I got tools out of here and out of those, but I think I forgot to grab the tools out of these. So when the bullets are finished making, I need to make sure that I do that. So take the hammers and nails out. Then I'll just have to make new ones of those. So I'm leaving a functional base. In fact, even all this stuff still works. Wait, did I just hear a... Yep.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
I guess we get one last hurrah at our horde base. Alright, halt. Come back here. Alright, let me deal with this real fast here. Wasn't expecting to have a an event here, but so yeah, everything still functions. It's like a working base, almost like I could come back here if I wanted to. But my rule is that I can't come back here. So the rule is that once I leave, I have to stay. So it looks like this is just a wandering horde. But we get one last look at how our base functions. Which functions really well. I think you guys are going to like the design that we go with on this next one. It's going to be in stages. It's not all going to go up at once, so I'm not going to go in and just in one day create this horde base and then we'd start living in it. I want it to go in like sections. So we'll start off with like kind of like the basic of what it's starting off from, and then we'll have to do a bit of work for some digging and stuff for it, because there's kind of some stuff I have planned for it. So we'll be, like I said, we'll do the initial, get it going, and then over the course of like the first, week or so in the desert, we'll keep building up on it, adding to it until it's nice and ready, a nice homely place to live in. And we might even pick like a roof to start off with. I don't know. We'll see on that, on whether we want to just go straight to the horde base or at least spend a couple days living like on a roof because I think it's probably going to be safer, because initially it's just going to be on the ground, which is pretty dangerous for any type of event happening. I'm going to go down and kill her on the ground until we actually get the digging down and the stuff that I planned for it. So it's probably smarter for us to live on a roof at the beginning until I at least get it so that the base gives me time to deal with the mobs. Oh, and we got you too. I see explosions happening over there, but I don't see the indication telling me that I've got a boss. Alright, well, let's go back up in here for now. If he comes back, he does. I know I have some stuff to loot over there, but right now I couldn't loot if I wanted to, so I think I may actually go back here and pull a couple things, because I have some stuff that I have in double. So I'm bringing like this stuff for our basic storage to begin with. So the animals must have all that, because I don't see it in here. So, okay, and I don't see it in here as well. All right, so that is the plan. That is what we're going to do for the morning. Like I said, we've got things all kind of designed and set up for this. But I'm going to leave it at that. We'll pick back up here. If they do come over here, I'm just going to kill them. Again, obviously, it's nothing. We're not worried about it. We can definitely handle any kind of event now in this space here. So, with that being said, though, if you enjoyed this, please go ahead and give this a like. Leave a comment. If you haven't already subscribed, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. With that being said, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.